Certainly enough to make me excited to continue running for office even after a quarter century of public life. Solving people's problems, witnessing the progress of my Commonwealth, getting more bills passed as I begin to master the quirks of the Senate, working with a wonderful staff of public-minded altruists, helping young candidates I've mentored along the way, meeting talented people with good ideas wherever I go, communicating in Spanish to our growing Latino population. These all bring me life. But even with all the good that makes me feel lucky every day, well, most days, my job's like a treadmill going way too fast. And there's a paradox. Despite being continually out in public, I feel as though I'm living in an increasingly insular bubble where politics dominates everything and other realms of life are slipping far away. I start thinking about what I might do after my re-election campaign to slow down, breathe a little, and reconnect. My brief foray into national politics in 2016 convinced me that I need not go higher in public office, but at the same time, it convinced me that I should try to go deeper. National politics is increasingly a branch of the entertainment industrial complex, a world that doesn't fit me. How can I moor my future public service to something more meaningful? I love the outdoors. I've spent my life camping, backpacking, cycling, hiking, canoeing, trekking, with the Boy Scouts and boyhood friends, with my parents and brothers, with my wife and children, with law school buddies and neighbors. My biggest sources of spiritual renewal are my small Richmond parish, playing and listening to music, reading, and being outdoors. Each of these, experienced alone and also shared with family and friends, has been a refuge. In my 35-plus years in Virginia, I've visited so many beautiful places: trails, mountains, marshes, campsites, beaches, historic homes, Civil War battlefields, streams and lakes, the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic, forests and swamps, gorges and meadows. And for all the places I've been, spring break hiking trips with adults and kids from my neighborhood, a long-running Memorial Day camping tradition, summer canoe trips on Virginia rivers, bike rides all over the state, I still have so many more I want to see. But unlike church or music or reading, the things I love to do outdoors grow harder with age. Aches and pains subtly multiply. Sleeping on the ground, a bizarre specialty of mine, gets less attractive. How much longer before day hikes will be the extent of what I can attempt? Why not tackle bucket list outdoor adventures in Virginia, seeing new things, but also reliving great trips from my past? I need to do it soon, while I still have a reasonable chance of actually finishing what I start. The plan quickly forms. Create and then complete an epic Virginia outdoor quest. Hike the whole Virginia stretch of the Appalachian Trail, cycle the Skyline Drive and the Blue Ridge Parkway Interstate, and canoe the entire James River. I've done small portions of each over the last 35 years, a section here and a stretch there. But why not tackle all three as a project? Some states have these big outdoor challenges. New York has the Adirondack 46ers, where people climb all 46 peaks with an elevation greater than 4,000 feet. Our sister and brother-in-law from Syracuse did this with their kids when they were growing up, and we joined them for 3, Marcy, Algonquin, and Whiteface. There's a similar quest in Colorado to climb all the 14ers, peaks higher than 14,000 feet. Iowa has RAGBRAI, the Register annual Great Bicycle Ride Across Iowa, sponsored by the Des Moines Register newspaper every year, where cyclists travel 500 miles from the Missouri to the Mississippi in 7 days, thousands of people each year riding through small towns and farms. I did this with law school friends in 1996. Virginia deserves a quest like this. Every state deserves a quest like this. It strikes me this should help me do my job better. All kinds of pressures are threatening our natural beauty in Virginia and elsewhere: climate change, accelerating development, deforestation, interstate pipelines, diminishing air and water quality. I've battled for open space preservation, Chesapeake Bay cleanup, resilience against rising sea levels, but the threat levels are escalating. By getting more in touch with our natural beauty, I hope to be a better advocate.